What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. Yesterday, guys, this was the YouTube entry, and we took soccer correlation together. Pretty much a perfect entry right here, where this guy goes over shots, this guy goes under clearances, and we are waiting for Kiki to go over tonight, hopefully. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Actually, yesterday's video was about her rebound line to go over 6.5, and by the time I sent out that video, and I actually didn't send the play to anyone, right? The VIP didn't get the play. I didn't post it to YouTube yet, and right when I was about to send it to my VIP, I saw that the line had bumped to 7. So I did like her PRA just a little bit more than her rebounds there. So I don't love this play, love this play, just because I really liked her rebounds the most. But this play is now at 19, so we did get a little bit of value there. So we'll keep our fingers crossed, and this would be a huge entry to hit. This is a full, I think a 5.5x entry right here. And if you guys do not know, on this YouTube channel, Monday we hit, Tuesday we hit, Wednesday we hit, Thursday we did not hit, Friday we did not hit, Saturday we hit, and Sunday we hit, I believe, something like that. I think so. I posted in yesterday's video that 5 of the last 7 days we hit. This was obviously yesterday's play right here, so this would then be a 6 out of 8 day streak if we hit this, and this is obviously huge because this is a 5.5x. So yeah, really nice to see this setup here. Yesterday, super uneventful, honestly. We pretty much just finished. These are the 3 entries that finished for us. We hit this, did not hit this, did not hit this. So it's pretty much like -1 unit, -1 unit, -1 unit, but then plus 2.75 units right here. So pretty much like technically went down 0.25 units. Okay, so whatever, guys, it's like very, very minimal there. And I will say there was actually a couple more entries sent out to the VIP, but they were soccer entries that are happening either this afternoon or tonight. Okay, so I think I maybe sent out like 5 or 6 entries in total yesterday. If you guys don't believe me, you guys can see this left side of the screen here. This is legitimately every entry, right, that of June 23rd, which was yesterday. So miss here, miss here. This was the setup that we have going on right now. Actually, this was one of the refunds, because I think I was able to refund the rebound line. And then we do have the play that ended up hitting here, and this is actually just getting into yesterday with that Dota entry that I showed you guys. So yeah, yesterday we went up about like 3 or 4 units. Today, I guess technically we go down like 0.2 units or something crazy like that, but yeah, not too big of a deal whatsoever. And like I said, we are getting into League of Legends territory once again, and I really love today's entry, so I'm about to get into that. I think today's entry probably, if the taco hits, guys, I think today's entry maybe has like a 75 to 80% chance of hitting, especially because we're getting here so early. I will also say I've been very vocal about there's just not been that much on the board this week. There's not been any League of Legends and stuff, and now we are finally getting into League of Legends territory. But I've been exploring soccer, and I feel like there's a lot to attack on soccer. So kind of in these times, kind of like a lull period, sometimes I'll really dig into these other sports that I've kind of been neglecting. Soccer we attacked maybe more like the end of last year, the beginning of this year, like early this year, like January, February, and then kind of fell away from it a little bit. But soccer, there's a lot of value. This is actually a soccer play that I took. It's a game happening later today. And you can see I took someone over 1.5 shots. He already bumped to 2. And I took a defender over 5.5 clearances. He already bumped to 6.5. So I hid their names because, first of all, this was a VIP play. So the VIP is going to get access to the VIP plays, guys. That's only fair. And then 2, the value is completely gone, right? So if you took this in the first couple of hours I sent it out, you would have got these lines at their original lines. But the value is completely gone after these bumps, right? A 0.5 bump on a 1.5 shot line is absolutely huge. If you think about that, that's a 25% bump, okay? So if he gets 2 shots, which he's likely to probably get something like 2 shots, then we would hit. But if you took it post bump, you would not hit it. So kind of, hiding these names just because I don't want you guys to waste your money on a play like this, because the value is already completely gone, right? I wouldn't recommend a play like this after bumps. So that's that. If you guys do not know, over the past, what is this, about like 54 days, something like that, since May 1st, we are up about 58 units. So that is averaging more than a unit every single day. Just to be honest, and as you guys can see in this graph, it's not like every single day we go up a unit. It's a perfect example of this the past 2 days, right? Yesterday we went up 3 units. Today, I guess, like I said, we went down technically minus 0.2 units. Okay, so every day is different. Some days we go up 30 units, right? 2 Saturdays ago, guys, we went up like 35 to 40 units. A Saturday ago, we went up like 25 units on this day here. So some days we absolutely go up 20, 25, 30 units. Some days would go down 3, 4 units on our bad days. Some days would go up 3 units. Some days would go down 1 unit, right? It's a fluctuation, guys. It's betting. Some days you're going to go up like crazy. Some days you're going to go down. But over a long period of time, over the course of 2 months, over the course of, a couple of weeks, whatever it is, we pretty much always are winning, right? Here's actually some graphs from last year to show you guys what we did last year. And by October of last year, we were up 300 plus units. So I'm hoping to do the exact same thing. And this year alone, guys, we're up about 175 units on the year, okay? So, again, once we hit football season, that's when things really start ramping up because we can play, maybe 15 entries a week or a weekend because there's just so much college football going on. But, again, a month like this where, NBA just ended. We have like MLB, we have we have WNBA, we have soccer, we have eSports. A month like this, kind of a slower month for us. But we do have, Canadian football now ramping up, and then we do have League of Legends now ramping up too. And we are still profiting a ton in the middle of summer, where I feel like a lot of people are like grasping for straws just because NBA just ended and NHL just ended and stuff like that. But we still are going strong with Counter-Strike, with League of Legends, with Canadian football. And then eventually we will get to obviously football season, which I'm very excited about. And I feel like I come on here and talk about football season pretty much every day to you guys just because I'm very excited about college football and NFL football, guys. So, all right, let's get into the actual entry of the day here. Again, I have an absolute amazing play for you guys today. The only catch, okay, is that you're going to have to just wait till Friday for it, okay? So if you just be a little patient, wait till Friday, you're going to get an absolute home run of an entry right here. So the taco was just released. It is Tarek Skubal to go over 5.5 strikeouts. Credit to PrizePicks. This is amazing taco, okay? I think his line's normally like 8 or something. He should really favorably get over this at 5.5, okay? So obviously lock in the taco. I don't really have to say that. You should take every single taco that's on the board. I know sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't hit, but you should be taking the tacos, guys. Last Taco Tuesday, we actually went 3 for 3 on the Taco Tuesdays, okay? So every single taco that was out, we ended up hitting. I will say if you're watching this video after, I think it's like 2:30, there'll be a second taco. It's probably going to be like a WNBA play or something like that. Then you can also just sub in Tarek for that WNBA play, all right? All right, so put whatever taco is on the board right now in place of Tarek, or if you're watching this early enough, then play Tarek right here. And then the play of the day is going to be Artemis to go under 14.5 assists. Guys, I'm super confident in this line. He is going to have to get 15 assists to hit this. If you guys do not know, it's the start of MSI, which is a huge tournament going on. I've been talking about it all week. But if you're new here, it's a start of a new tournament for League of Legends. And what happens in the beginning of tournaments is you have very, very, very mismatched opponents, okay? If you think about something like a March Madness, right? The first week of March Madness, you'll have first seeds playing 16 seeds. You'll have 2 seeds playing 15 seeds, right? And even though upsets can happen in March Madness, upsets are honestly a lot less likely in something like League of Legends, especially in a league series like this. And that's pretty much the same thing here. We have like a 1 seed playing a 16 seed pretty much. BLG is the top 2 team in the world, right? They're top 2. Maybe you could argue they're top 3. Game and Gladiators right here is maybe like top 50 in the world, guys. Okay, this isn't even close. The amount of difference in these teams right here. BLG is way better than GAM right here. They should either 3-0 them or at the very least 2-1 them. I really think the 3-0 is probably going to be the thing that happens. If you guys don't know, in League of Legends, the winning team is going to get more assists, and that means that the losing team is going to get less assists, right? So we have a player right here on GAM that is likely to go 3-0, okay? And that's not even from me. If you look at any sports book, GAM and Gladiators is not even favored to win 1 game, okay? I think they're like plus 200 to even win 1 game. All right, so they're not even favored to win 1 game here. If you go into the averages, Artemis averages 4.6 assists per game. Okay, this is over his last like 10 to 15 games. This is factoring in some games that he's winning, some games that he's losing, and that he is still averaging under assists. Okay, he is still averaging only 13.8 assists if he times this by 3 because he's playing 3 maps. So he is still going under this line by almost a full assist if you factor in just his last 10 to 15 games where he is winning and losing at pretty much the same rate, playing teams that are around the same skill level as him, okay? If you factor in His losses, right? Like I said, he is favored to lose these games. If you factor in his losses, like I said, if you're losing the game, you're not going to get as many assists. He is averaging 3 assists only per loss. That would put him right around 9. And like I said, he is favored to either go 3-0 or go 2-1. All right. Sorry, BLG is favored to go 3-0 or 2-1. Okay. So that means that his team is going to get 0 wins, or his team is going to get 1 win. All right. So he is heavily favored to lose this game, guys. Even if he does pull out 1 win, or if you just look over the averages of his past 10-15 games, he is still averaging under this. If you take into consideration that he's probably going to lose, and he's probably going to lose into a heavier margin, like he's probably going to lose harder than he did against some of these other teams, guys. I think his assist line should be like maybe like 9 or 10, honestly, guys. If this bumps to, I would say 12.5, it is still takeable for the under, okay? So that shows you guys how much I absolutely love this entry. So 15.5, absolutely home run of a play to go under. 14.5, home run to go under. 14 under, take it. 13 under, take it. 13.5 under, take it. 12.5 under, take it. Okay, all the way down to 12.5. If this somehow bumps to like an 11.5 or an 11, you guys can also take these in substitution spots for them. Okay, just kind of pick what you want. I like emo under. I also like this whole line to go under 22. Okay, but if this is at 12.5, I would still take it under. That's how much I like it. Okay, so your number one priority should be trying to get this as high as possible, so you can take it at the best value to go under. All right, so this is going to be the play of the day. Again, the only real caveat here is we just have to wait till Friday, but guys, wait till Friday, it's nothing, right? We have something to sweat out tonight in Kiki anyway, so we'll be watching that. All right, so if you guys do want more of my entries, if you guys want to be cashing every single day, every single week, you guys can get into my VIP for free for 2 months. All you have to do is either sign up for Better by texting me the word Better to my number right here, and I'll get you guys into Better Picks, and I'll get you guys into my free VIP by doing that for me. You guys can also sign up for Bovada. Super simple to do so. As long as your state is in the blue, Bovada is going to be legal for you. I am in Texas. I know there's a lot of people obviously in like California or Florida. Bovada is legal in those different states. Just text me one word, guys, Bovada, to my number, and I'll get you in for 2 months free to the VIP. Again, if you're in one of these purple states right here, you guys can sign up for Better by just texting me, okay? So it is really simple to get my VIP for 2 months free. This graph right here isn't even showing the past 2 months. We still have like 10 days to go to make this a full 2 months. And in this like 50 to 55 day stretch, we're up about 58 units in this stretch right here, guys. So if you're a $10 better, that would mean you're up more than $500. You'd be up in this time frame right here. All right, guys. So again, lock in for the 2 months. You guys could actually do both of these if you want to get 4 months, and that would take you all the way to like the middle of football season, which is absolutely insane. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.